Hi, welcome. Um, I'm going to do the Wall Street mission on challenging difficulty for the Lunar League that is gonna drop in, well, in 2 days now. So that's a shame because I'm still trying to upload my videos and it's taking much more time than I anticipated. So I won't have this video live what I would have liked, but anyway. I'm just gonna do the Wall Street mission on challenging. I'm gonna make two videos. This video is gonna be taking my time and giving some commentary in between sections. I'm still sticking with my previous format, so I have a pretty bad build. Um, so the goal is to see if there's a way to get a decent time to get to stage 10, even if you don't have a really strong build, because like I explained, I'm shed level 1000, so I get all these bonuses, right? So to mitigate that and to help people that, don't have a lot of hours in the game and can't make a good build, I made myself a really bad build that you can, well, for hard difficulties, it's still gonna work, but for challenging on Wall Street, I think I'm gonna I'm gonna have some real trouble here. I made it a little bit better uh, from the last time. I think I changed something. I can't remember what. But I mean, for challenging on Wall Street, it's still a really bad build. I'm not gonna use the M1A. It's just a backup weapon in case I run out of ammo. The gun is not too great. You see, I recalibrated. I mean, it's a good gun, but I don't have the right attributes here, and I recalibrated um, damage to target out of cover to stability to make it more challenging. So yeah, you you can make a much more better build than this. If you're going for an AR, I would suggest going for health damage here and here, damage to target out of cover. And then the talent, I don't really know. This one I think is pretty good. There are other talent that you can use depending on the weapon you have. I know nearsighted is pretty good too on some guns. Like I have it on this weapon, and it's really strong. Like I get very good accuracy, really good burst damage because you have a 900 RPM, which is really strong. And yeah, I like this weapon too, the G36. But yeah, anyway, if you're trying to make a build and trying to make something strong for the time trials, if you're going to go solo and you just want to get that stage 10, well, I hope I can help you get there. I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to do it actually, but you want three-piece Providence like I have now. You don't want any blue and yellow attributes as much as you can. You want as much red as you can, right? But I'm doing this build especially for, well, it's I made it bad intentionally, right? So you don't want that much blue. Let me see. I have a very average mask. I added mod this time. I added a crit chance mod, but I didn't recalibrate the mask. Ideally, you would want to recalibrate the skill damage maybe here to go for some crit damage. Yeah, that's what I would have done. Here you will want maybe vigilance instead of unstoppable force, but it's still a good talent. And you will recalibrate this, obviously, to get some crit chance. I didn't put a mod on this one. What is wrong with me? I'm gonna put some mod here. I'm gonna go with crit chance, I think, because I'm still far away from the 60% cap. Okay. Here I recalibrated. I just you know, bumped the weapon damage to 15 to max because the other attributes they're blue attributes and they're pretty much useless here, right? You want damage, especially for this mission where you get a lot of tanky enemies. You want maximum damage. You don't want a talent like this. You want maybe spotter, glass cannon if you can handle it, or I don't know, I don't know too many talents, but you want something that will help you deal some damage, or maybe if you want something like unbreakable, or you know, something that would help you mitigate the damage that you're gonna take. Maybe you can go with this, but personally, I would go with something that will help me deal more damage. Then, so 3-piece Providence for the bonuses, you know, headshot damage, crit chance, crit damage. Then, since I'm running an AR build, I have a Fenris holster here. The pair of gloves is, as you can see, it's a purple one. It's really bad on purpose. You don't want something like this. You don't want a rainbow pair of glove, but I'm gonna run with it. If I see that it's really too tough for me to do this mission like this, I might try to get a slightly better build on my next run, but we're gonna try like this. Seshka is still good because you get crit chance. Then 1-piece Grupo Sombra for the crit damage. See, the knee pads look good, but they are not that good. The only thing that's really nice here is the weapon damage. And then this weapon handling is not optimal. I mean, it's still useful, right? It's not bad. It's not what I would go for, but normally I would recalibrate the hazard protection. I mean, I have much better, like I have good, well, I don't use Grupo Sombra for this one. I use the Foxy Sprayer, but for the sake of the video, I'm gonna run with this. So I would recalibrate this for crit chance and, you know, keep the weapon handling because it's still a red attribute and it's still gonna help you. The Fenris is also a rainbow, as you can see. It's pretty bad. I have a good one here. And yeah, I think I have yeah, I'm running with the Seeker Mines and the Striker Drone Technician spec because I'm gonna be using, well, it gives me skill tier 1 and I'm also using the linked laser pointer that's gonna give me, I'm gonna pulse enemy. So I'm not using spotter this time, but it's just so I can get a good read of where the enemies are. And yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna run the mission. We had Wall Street on a time trial for some league, I can't remember which one. It was on Heroic and it was 20 minutes to get to stage 10. You had to get a sub 20. So for a challenging difficulty for the next time trial for the Lunar League, I'm expecting it to be 18 minutes, right? So the goal is going to be to get a sub 18. I'm not gonna do that right now because I'm gonna take my time in this run just to try to figure out what's the best way to deal with every engagement with this build. And when I'm done with my first run, I'll do a second video where I'm gonna try to actually get a sub 18. So let's go.
You're coming up on Dragov's outer perimeter. Remember, you're only here for Dragov. But if you find his supply depot, raid it. Denying Dragov that stockpile will also deny Keener crucial support.
Be careful. I still don't like the idea of throwing you to the wolves, no matter how much we want Dragov first role in the City Hall attack.
Okay, so I've run this mission a few times in the past couple of weeks, so I still remember it quite well. I did one speedrun, one successful speedrun on Heroic in TU10, or maybe it was TU9, I can't say for sure. I think it was TU10. So basically what's gonna happen here, you get 3 enemies, right? Squishies, usually one up top here near some fuel tank or whatever it's called that you can shoot at to get some fire. Then you get these 2 squishies here, and I think as soon as I kill 1 or maybe 2, there's gonna be enemies spawning from a door over here, right? And I think it's at least 3 enemies. And you might get an elite enemy, you might get purple, really, it's kind of random, but you want to try to kill them as soon as you can, as soon as they leave the door, before they go and put their MGs, their machine gun, you know, their stationary machine gun down. But it's gonna be tough with this build because, you know, I don't have enough damage, so I don't expect I'm gonna be able to do much. I'm 55 crit chance, which is good, and this is a bit low, and weapon damage is also, oh, maybe it's okay. So we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna keep my seeker mines for the enemies that are gonna come here, because they're gonna be the tougher ones. Let's go. Here they are. Oh, only one? Oh wow. Maybe I played too much heroic. Oh no. Here they are. I didn't drop my Jesus Christ. Why are my mines? Okay, so we're off to a good start, right? I've been playing so much hard missions lately with this build that it's gonna be it's gonna be challenging. I don't know what happened to my mines exactly. It was weird. Let's try again. What are they? What the? Hang on. There's something really wrong about with my mine. I don't know what's going on. I can hear them. What's wrong with you? Oh, I got a 40-second cooldown. Can I That's really weird because I actually need them.
Agent vital signs 0.
I mean, it would help a lot if I had them. Oh no! I thought I was gonna. I didn't realize I was gonna respawn in a safe house or something. My bad. But I mean, I can already tell this is going to be tough, right, with this build. And as soon as I get heavies with nail guns, I'm gonna be in real trouble. It's gonna be really tough to deal with them. Because what you want against these heavies is you want very high DPS. You want to be aiming at their head, the little window they have. If you can also shoot the gas tanks. If you can destroy it, it's gonna help. Obviously, you can use your skill to to do some crowd control. It's gonna help too. But you want to get rid of them really fast, and I'm not gonna be able to do that. Okay, so let's try one last time. I'm gonna take cover. Oh, there you go. This is better. See, I won't be able to kill all of them, and the elite guy with yellow armor and green health bar is gonna be tough to kill him quickly. Let's see if I can handle it.
I hear gunfire. Report.
Loading area by Broad Street is
Oh wow, I get a heavy right off the bat. So I'm gonna try to shoot the...
You got them to raise the stockpile.
Fuck. I'm in trouble here. Okay, I'm getting that. Jesus Christ. Come on! Why can I... Jesus Christ. I need my drone to get in there. Okay. Get some cover. Okay, I got the second tank. This is nice. I'm still doing decent damage. If you play in a group, you won't be doing that kind of damage. If you play with a full squad. Okay, so for this part, I mean,
Okay, I'm a patient guy.
I can't see
But I'll
much,
say this,
right, because
you
of
guys
the
blind or
weather.
just incompetent? Seriously. Try hitting them.
But I think it was a good call. You can either kill this guy right off the bat, but you see what I did? I shot the fuel tank because if I had a really strong build, I would kill him right away, but I'm just, you know, doing some crowd control. He's gonna get on fire. I can kill one or two guys here. These guys come in, I throw my mines, seeker mines. I try to kill as much as I can. Then once you go through that gate, you're gonna spawn the other enemies. You're gonna get a few from somewhere over there. I think, I don't know. From here, I guess. And then you get enemies from maybe here and maybe somewhere over here. This door. So to me, this is a good spot, right? Because you can kill the enemies that are here. You got some cover from the one here. Fuck. Obviously, you wanna be wary of that. Those mortars or whatever it is. And usually you don't get a heavy here, so you can just kill squishes pretty fast. Just spam them and don't forget to get to cover. Okay, let's move to the next phase. And also for the MG guys, you know, the guys that deploy their station, the MG stations. If you get close to the station, they're gonna explode, right? You don't want to get too close because I think it will can kill you, can give you some bleeding effect. But if you don't want, you know, if you want to get rid of the turrets, you can just get close to them, and it's gonna trigger an auto destruction device. Okay, let's go. You usually get two of these Uzi. I'm gonna get rid of the turret here, get to cover, because elite guys, you don't wanna... Oh, this is bad. I can't be too aggressive with the elite guys because I can't kill them in one clip. If I aim for the head, they have a helmet, and I won't be able to one clip them with this build. So if I'm low on health, I'm gonna do what I did here. Like I got close to the turret to have it destroyed, and then I go back to cover. Unfortunately, he went up here, did a roll, so I wasn't in cover anymore. But for this section, I think there's nothing too special. You get these two Uzi girls. Sometimes you will get two from these stairs, from that door, I think. Sometimes you get two from this side, and sometimes just like it was here. You will get one here, one here. I think you get, I don't know, a few squishies, a few MG guys. And when you kill, oh, that's the lions, same as the one you need to interact with for the hunter. Anyway, yeah, you're gonna kill a few of them, and that you're gonna have a few other spawns. And I don't know, I like to get up here when I can, so I can, you know, get close to the turrets to destroy them and finish off the enemies. Now this part might be a bit tough.
Protect that stockpile. Duchess, I need you to see to it personally.
On it.
Get that stockpile, Agent. Everything
gonna
we
get
take from them
some
is
cover
something
from
they
here.
can't send to Keener.
Fuckers are in Keener supplies. I don't care what it takes. Take them out.
Racing to the stockpile now.
The drone is really helping me here because so far I'm not being targeted. Wow. Okay, so now I'm being targeted. I'm taking some damage, but it's okay. I won't be able to do much damage if they are in cover from this distance.
Hostiles incoming.
And the spawns are timed here. So if you take too much time killing the enemies, you're gonna have more and more enemies coming.
Hostiles drawing near.
You gotta be careful for Duchess, the boss here. Name enemy, also green health bar. So, oh, the green bar is gone. And that as a final spawn after you kill Duchess, I think.
Hostiles drawing near.
Okay, so like I thought, this is actually timed. So it's not when you kill Duchess, it's just they will just spawn after a while. So if you're able to kill Duchess before, that's nice. If not, just be careful because they're gonna spawn from here. So you don't wanna...
Incoming.
That was a glitch. I mean, it said hostiles incoming, and I don't think it spawned additional hostiles. So I have no idea if there's any point in, you know, trying to, because sometimes the enemies, they will try to open the crate, and if you let them, after a while they will open the crate. And maybe, I think if you let them open 3 of the crates, it's gonna be mission failed, so you don't want that to happen. But if they open 1 or 2, you're gonna be fine. It might actually, I don't know. I don't know if it's fastest to let them open the crate, or I have no idea. But basically for this part, if you have a build similar to mine, obviously the drone is gonna be really helpful because it's gonna keep aggro from you. You can take cover here if you want. You can do like I did, get a bit closer if you need to close the distance. You have a good line of sight, you can kill enemies here. There's a door here that spawns enemy. There's another one over there, and I think here. So this is also a good spot. If you can also get here, you have an even better line of sight. I like to be mobile, you know, to be able to move, and so I like it here. And if you need to get even closer, you can get here. You can sometimes get some more additional cover here if there's somebody here coming for the crate. just be careful to not stay too much in the open, and you'll be fine. Another thing that's good to know is that the crate, there's a kind of bug. If you ever do the mission and you open one of the crates, or 2 or 3, it doesn't matter, or if you let the enemies open at least one of the crate, if you die during the mission and you want to redo this part, well, you're not going to be able to open the crates again. So you're not going to be able to progress, and I had that happen to me a couple of times. So if that ever happens, if you already did this part and you die later on and you want to restart, unfortunately you're gonna have to log out and log in again, because I don't know, it doesn't refresh the crate and you can't interact with them. So yeah, that sucks. Now here, this part is it can be either really easy or really hard, just depending on the number of heavies you get. I talked about this in a previous video, but the last time I played this mission, it was a solo challenging, and I got 3 heavies just in this section, the next section that we're gonna go in. I got 3 heavies there, like one right off the bat on the other side, then maybe the second or third spawn I got a heavy, and the last spawn also a heavy, and I was like, what the fuck. Fortunately I had a good build with an M1A, so I was able to overpower them, but yeah, I had to take cover. I lost my shield and I got close to dying actually, and if it had been on heroic, I think I would have died. Pretty sure I would have died. So you just have to be kinda lucky with this mission, and definitely the heavies, they make the mission more or less difficult.
Stockpile's lost. No response from Duchess.
So they're gonna spawn from here.
They killed Duchess?
Yeah, you go. I'm already getting... Oh no, I thought it was heavy. Okay, so no heavies. That's nice. Oh, wow. Okay. There's one. I'm gonna need my drone to do some work here. Shoot the tanks. I got one. I got the head, the helmet. Oh wow, what is this? There's a sniper over there maybe? I don't know where. I threw my seeker mines down. It was a really bad throw. You want to maybe throw them here instead of what I did right there. Now, if you're in a group, a party, I think 2, 3 or 4, you're gonna get a spawn. When you deal with the first spawn, you're gonna get another one coming from this elevator from behind.
Agent in need of backup.
So you want to be really careful about that, right? Because sometimes you will spawn an heavy here. If you're playing solo, it will never spawn anything on the elevator. You will get a second spawn, I think, either here. Fuck. We'll check on the second run, and usually they just spawn from over here. Where is he?
Hostiles nearby.
See? They're over there. So I get another heavy. You really need to be ready for the heavies, right? Just assume... Yeah, just assume you're gonna get them. And if you don't, then good for you, but you know, be ready. And the final spawn now. This is a good spot, right? You have a very good angle here. My drone is keeping them busy, which is nice.
Load it up. It's time to take back control.
Careful, Agent. Take your time. You don't need to rush this.
Now, this next part might seem a bit tricky, but it's actually pretty easy if you just know how to deal with it. So I'm gonna show you the way I handle it. I did not come up with it. How I did it by watching, I think it was Rambob maybe, speedrun, and it's pretty straightforward. I usually have a shield when I do this, so might be a bit different. Just gonna throw my mines out there just to figure out what the enemies are. I'm gonna ignore the enemies right now, except for this one. You need to destroy the APC as fast as you can. So you're just gonna destroy the first one. Gonna
Immediate medical assistance needed.
This wasn't a good move. You wanna wait for the APC to, you know, not be targeting you with the turret. There it's not. Okay, I actually messed this up pretty badly. It's not what I intended to do. Let me start over. Whenever you're throwing grenades, it's not targeting you with the turret, so you can move around freely. So you want to destroy the first one here. Get to cover when it's shooting at you. Then he's gonna have to reload after a while. There you go. And you can actually shoot the second one here. Oh wow. From this spot. I think as long as you don't destroy the APC, you're gonna get either infinite spawns or at least you're gonna get additional enemies. So you don't want to worry too much about killing the enemies. Just kill them if they are a threat or if they are in your way. Obviously you don't want them to kill you. Then you go somewhere over here. Hello? I don't have any skills active right now. And you can destroy the last one. You really want to be destroying the APC as soon as you can. And then when you do... Oh, wow, I forgot I forgot about this one. I thought I did destroy, I guess. When you do, you can step outside. No more APC, so you're fine. You can kill the last enemies, and then once you get close to the bus, you're gonna get a spawn on the left. 3 of them. If you're playing solo, that is. With the build I have now, it's a bit... I can't handle... if I had a strong build, strong M1A build with a shield,
Dragov is holed up in the exchange, but it
I
looks
would
like
just
it's
go
locked
up
down
here
tight.
and
You
shoot
might be
them
able to gain access from the scaffolding across the
as they come out. But right now I can't afford to do this, so you know. So let me start over just to make things a bit clearer, because I didn't do too well here. Let me start over. So the APC, whenever it's shooting at you with the turret, you want to take cover. You don't want, because it's not doing too much damage, but still, you want to be careful. After a while it's gonna stop and it's gonna have to reload, and maybe it will switch to grenade or mortar or whatever it is, you know. So you can shoot the first one, the first weak spot here. When you're done with the first weak spot, you're gonna go over to the second, that's right here. Okay, so that's 2 out of 4. Out of 4 weak spots. If there are enemies in your ways, maybe an enemy you can kill over here, well, do it, right? You can kill him because you're gonna go over there, so you might want to kill him before you do. You're gonna wait for the turret to not be targeting you. Once it is not targeting you, you can use cover to cover move to be safer, because you're gonna take much less damage if you do this. You can do something like this, right? I usually don't bother, but... And another thing you can do actually is, like, I'm gonna go behind that wall over there. But you know, I can't use a cover to cover move. I mean, I could do this, but then you're gonna, you know, you're gonna get fucked up by the time you do this, so... But what you can do is you can use the speed from the cover to cover move to, like, I can use it to go on that pillar here, but before I get to cover, I'm gonna break my course and go here. So what's nice about this is I don't use it too much, but when you do a cover to cover move, I don't know, I think you're just being faster, and the game works in a way that you're barely gonna take any damage, right? You're gonna take a few bullets here and there, but you're not taking any damage. So you don't have to, even if you can't aim at the exact position you wanna go, you can use the cover to cover move, and then at the last moment, oh, I messed up here. At the last moment, you can break from your the direction you choose, and up, go on the right and get to the cover you want, right? So you're gonna get over here. I usually try to go here maybe, so I can shoot the third weak point. When it's done, I'm gonna get... I don't think you can get it from here, but yeah, I think this might be the best spot. Obviously, you always want to try to be careful, to be wary of the enemies that are surrounding you. If there's an enemy flanking here, you can kill him maybe before you start shooting at the weak spot. Oh, Jesus, the weak spot. But yeah, this is a good way to handle it, because you see, from this side, you get 1, 2, move over here, 3, and 4. So what's nice about it is that you don't have to go and deal with the other side. You don't have to go on the 2 sides. So yeah, I think it's a good way to handle it. There might be others, but that's the way I'm doing it. Okay. Let's go. Okay, so for the next phase, you're gonna open up this door and you're gonna get, I think, 2 enemies that are gonna be in the back, behind you. You're not gonna be able to see them right away. So what I usually do is I go on the right here, get around, try to kill them. Maybe you get 3 enemies. And before I kill the last enemy, because whenever you kill the last enemy from this room, they're gonna blow up the walls here, and you're gonna have another spawn. So before I do, I'm gonna get close to here, and just let me show you what I mean. Let's go. Use my mind to seek them out. Okay, so it's 3 enemies. You might get a heavy for this section. Okay, so the last enemy I'm gonna get here.
Blow this shit! Let's fuck them up!
Watch this. There you go. And I'm gonna stay over here. I'm gonna kill the 3 enemies that are here. Okay. So I wouldn't destroy my drone here. I'm just gonna explain to you something. So yeah, you can maybe kill. No, I think it's the right ways to do what I did. You're gonna get over here, kill 1, 2 enemies, and what I like to do is I keep the last enemy alive until I'm able to get to this spot, because there's always this Uzi girl, right? She's always there. So whenever they blow the wall, you can just get ready and she's gonna be there. Kill her, kill the last 2 guys. That's why you want to kill the last guys, the last NPC here alive until you get to this point, because it happens quite fast, right? You kill him, you get maybe a couple seconds, get here, boom. Then you're gonna get a spawn from this side, okay? But as you can see, as long as you don't get over the wall, this invisible line here, as long as you don't cross it, they're not gonna spawn. So what you want to do is to try and make sure to stay behind this line so that you don't get many enemies at the same time. Now, as soon as you kill the last guy from this spawn, it's 3 NPCs. As soon as you kill the last guy, then you're gonna cross over and aim at the door right here and start shooting. You might get an heavy at this point. If I have my Seeker Mines, I'm gonna use them here. And then finally, wow. Oh, there's someone else. Finally, you get few enemies here. They should be easy enough to handle. You see, you just spam them. You get 3 of them. On challenging, on solo challenging, it's gonna be it's gonna be quite easy to deal with them even before they get to the door, to the gate. Okay, so now for the next section. What I like to do is go all the way here. I'm gonna drop my mines. Oh, fuck. Why can I like to get some cover from this pillar. I'm just staying here, right? I'm gonna kill as many enemies as I can. Oh wow, okay. So you gotta be careful. I forgot there's a door here. It's gonna spawn maybe 1 enemy. And the music stops, and then you're gonna have another spawn again here. For solo challenging, it's not gonna be much. Okay, I got 3. And I can handle them even without taking cover. If you want to take cover, you can do this. Okay? Because you also got enemies on the side here. So if you're taking cover from these guys, you want to make sure that you're also covered on this side. So this is a good spot, okay? Because you can shoot here, or you can even shoot like this, you know, where you're gonna take very minimal damage. Or you can just, you know, do what I did and just stand there, shoot them as they come out. Now, we're almost there. The boss fight is gonna be quite something. Now what I like to do here might be a bit counterintuitive, but this is how I like to do it. You're gonna take some damage here, but it's gonna be fine. You wanna get here. This is a really nice spot because they're all lined up for you. It's really easy to shoot them. You're gonna get somebody up here. You can destroy that weak spot to blind them. Do some crowd control. There's additional enemies that won't spawn for some reason. Oh, there he is, okay. This is kind of annoying, but
Division's heading towards the exchange.
Hold them off. I'll strap up and deal with this personally. Ron, Knuckles, you're with me.
yeah, usually the two enemies that go here, they come at the same time. So whenever you destroy the weak point, you're gonna blind them both. They're gonna burn, and you can kill them easily. So again, you don't want to stay here. I mean, you can if you want to. You can, but if you're solo, especially if you're solo, you can just run all the way back here. You're gonna take some damage, minimal damage from one or two guys, and then you're here and boom, just spray bullets and kill everyone. Make sure to hit that weak spot when you see the two enemies here. You can destroy the weak spots from here. And here we are.
Null network detected.
These bastards have killed your brothers, murdered your sisters, imprisoned you and your family. Are you gonna take that? Did we take this place and throw these?
Now this is actually a good secret room.
Then show the division that they can't touch us.
I think it's the best one with iron killers. You get one loot box here and you get a few inside. You get 4, I think, inside. So it's pretty good. We'll deal with that after we kill Dragov. There's a way to get inside. So, alright, let's see how we're gonna handle it. You want to be careful with this part before Dragov showed up. I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna be a bit careful because you get a lot of enemies, and usually they are tough enemies. Like you're gonna get elite, you're gonna get MG guys. So be careful, because if you're too reckless, you might get killed from before Dragov showed up, and you don't want that. So we're gonna get a spawn from that door all the way up here, and you want to do as much damage as you can to these guys. Then you're gonna have some other guys pop up from the other side and also from a door over there. So I'm just gonna try to do as much damage as I can when they arrive, and then I'm gonna try to, I don't know, we'll see how I handle it. See, elite. Obviously my drone is gonna help, but I'm already halfway through my armor. See, a lot of elite here. Oh, wow, okay. See what I mean. This is I think this is a tough part. So I'm gonna do things differently. Usually I have more damage, so I'm able to handle this better. Gonna drop them the seeker mines. I'm gonna be more careful now. I'm gonna stay into cover here. There's gonna be somebody. Yeah, there he is. So I'm gonna move over here. So I only have to deal with one of these guys. You can use the environment as your cover. There's another one here. Always check the minimap. I'm gonna leave this guy alone for a while because he had the DMG. I'm gonna focus on this guy. He's dead. And now I think it's 2 enemies. 1, 2, still 2, 3. Okay. So see, you get a bunch of enemies here, so you want to be careful. I think it's safer to stay at a distance. You might want to, before you kill the last guy, maybe you want to come here and refill your ammo if you feel like you need to. And then get ready. You can either, I don't know, you can go to cover here, you can go... I'm gonna stay here for now.
The division's reign of
See?
terror ends here
The
now.
entrance is here, I'm right here. I'm right there. I'm gonna spawn. I'm gonna drop my
Let's get
seeker
'em,
mines.
boys.
Oh wow, they're really close.
Fuckers down.
And then you wanna get rid of...
Minigun power
Oh, wow.
restored.
Okay, I'm gonna break down what I'm doing later on. You wanna get rid of the squishies too. My drone is not gonna last very long. Okay. You wanna save Dragov for last. You wanna get rid of Knuckle and Ron first. Just avoid getting blinded. Aim at the head.
Minigun power restored.
Let's deal with these guys first. If you're playing solo, you will only get 2, and there will be squishies too, or maybe 1 purple bar, but you won't get elite, so they're easy to deal with. Remember, you have medkits too. It's better to waste a few seconds to use a medkit than dying. I always try to get on this side so I can shoot like this with a soft cover. Okay, you always want to deal with Run and Knuckle first, because then you only have to deal with one enemy,
Minigun
right?
power restored.
And it's easier. Obviously, one of the guys is always gonna try and go for the MG, so you want to avoid line of sight, because it's gonna do a lot of damage. Okay. Not sure I have to. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna do some damage on Dragov there. See, the pulse here is really useful, because I can always keep an eye on Dragov where he is.
Minigun power restored.
You want to kill them quickly so you can get back to Dragov. My drone is out. I'm gonna use a gel soon. Destroy the helmet. A medkit. As you can see, it is much more tanky than the other two. No! Okay, my bad. I didn't want to use them. Which is why you wanna focus the other guys before.
Minigun power restored.
Still aim for the head if you can. I mean, I broke the shield there, maybe? No.
Vital signs critical.
You can see he's doing a lot of damage, so be careful.
Rogue agent deceased.
Okay, so let me break this fight down for you, because there are a lot of things happening. With all the commentary I did and the death, it should be like a 40 minutes run, I think. Oh, 44. Wow, this is gonna be a long video. It's gonna take a while to upload. I'm gonna try to do this quick. So basically, you deal with these guys as you arrive. Kill maybe 1 or 2 if you can. Get to cover, try to assess the situation. You're gonna get maybe enemies here. You're gonna have flankers on the side. Just try to deal with them. If you feel like you need to refill your ammo before before Dragov shows up. You can either like kill the last guy and hurry up here, take some ammo. I think I know some people that they like to stay here. It's really not my play style. I don't like to stay here, but maybe there are builds that can allow you to do this, or if you want to, if you're comfortable playing here, you can also, you know, move around like this, and it's really up to you. I like to be able to run around. So usually I will go here because they will spawn somewhere with, you know, somewhere around here, and I will just, you know, as always, use a soft cover.
Agent requesting backup.
So I can, you know, avoid damage whenever I feel like, just by going left. I'm gonna try to find either knuckle or run and just spam the head. And as soon as you hear the minigun restored or minigun power restored, whatever, as soon as you hear that, you're gonna want to you're gonna want to find out where it's coming from. You're gonna see a light, so it's gonna be pretty easy. And wherever that light is, you're gonna go, okay. So if I'm here and I hear the minigun power restored, and I see the light is coming from here, I might, if I'm shooting knuckle and round here, I might like go a bit like this to take some cover, because I don't want to turn around here and start shooting at the enemies and stay you know, stay open to the bosses. I'm gonna get destroyed, so I might, you know, move around like this and move forward as I'm shooting them. But you're gonna get two enemies, right? So it's really easy. You want to kill them as soon as you can, because if they spawn behind you, they can do some real damage, and they can even kill you. One of the guys is gonna try to get to the machine gun, so be careful about that. If they're on the other side, same thing. You're not gonna be able to kill them right away, but what you can do is throw the seeker mines so that they go and find them. And remember that one of the guys is gonna be on the MG, on the turret. So there's gonna be, you're gonna be open to the turret here. So if you ever like run this way, you wanna be careful. You wanna be fast, so as not to take too much damage. You don't wanna be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go over here like this and run straight to the turret, because you're gonna get destroyed. So yeah, always remember, whenever you hear the sound, as soon as you can, try to assess where they are spawning from. If you can kill them right away, do so. If you can't, just remember that they're gonna be shooting at you from the turret, and there's always gonna be two of them, and they're really easy to kill. You want to kill them as soon as you can. And once you do, you just get back at the bosses, try to get Knuckle, run. Once you've dealt with Knuckle and run, then you just repeat and do the same thing with Dragov. And also Dragov, he has that same thing that Vivian Connolly had, you know, the sticky bomb. I think Vivian, she had the burn sticky bomb, and I guess he has the explosive one. So you're not gonna get burned when it touches you. And like for Vivian, if you ever get stuck with a sticky bomb, you just need to do a roll like this, and it's gonna detach from you. I mean, it's a bit weird. If it is that easy to get rid of a sticky bomb, I guess you could just, you know, throw it, like grab it with your hand and just throw it back at him or something. I don't know. But yeah, you just do a roll and it's gonna drop on the ground. There's still an AOE, area of effect, yeah, AOE. So you don't want to do a roll and just stay there, because you might still get caught in the explosion. So just do a roll, move a few steps, and you'll be fine. And yeah, that's it. It's a very long video. I'm gonna cut it short. I'm gonna stop recording and then I'm gonna do the run, trying to get a sub 18. It's gonna be challenging, but I hope I can do it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.